Biorelativity for North America. The date today is January 10th, 2023. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Greetings. I'm Giuliano. We are the Arcturians. It is helpful to look at planets in stage 2 of development. As you know, the Earth is in stage 1, which is the first stage of planetary development. And the Earth is at right on the cusp, which is the end of stage 1. Certainly that stage and the position that the Earth is in a crisis. And one expression of that crisis is weather instability. The function of planetary healing meditations and biorelativity is to seek a better balance and to diminish the dangers of strong storms, earthquakes, or other volcanic activities. At the same time, we acknowledge that the imbalances that you are now seeing are an expression of planetary imbalances, which are being expressed throughout the globe. Interestingly, for example, there are droughts in Latin America, South America, and some of the flooding and atmospheric storms of high intensity that you're seeing have been uplifted, have been repositioned up towards the northern hemisphere. Therefore, when we look at the situation here in California, we try to gain a balance, a global perspective in our work and in our exercises and in our planetary healing meditations. Let us take 3 deep breaths. And prepare to go into a state of higher consciousness where you have greater powers of planetary healing, where you have higher arcane power, and where you have the global perspective abilities that belong to the true planetary healers and meditators. As you take the 3rd breath, you find yourself in a new state of balance and equilibrium, a state of harmony. And I, Giuliano, send down a corridor of light over each of your rooms. We will be traveling together to my starship Athena, into the planetary Gaia healing chamber, where together with our arcane energies, we will be able to intensify with our thoughts a planetary intervention in this atmospheric rivers that is pounding the west coast of California. The corridor of light is over your room. Feel your spirit body rising up through your crown chakra. And travel now at the speed of thought through the corridor of light that I have sent down. And as you're traveling, feel the interdimensional spiritual energy of this corridor of light. It is an Arcturian corridor of light. And you, as you are traveling through this corridor, feel with each passing nanosecond the strength of the Arcturian energies and the strength of your arcane planetary healing abilities. You arrive at the entranceway of my starship. I greet you, as well as Helioa. Walk down the hallway and enter the Gaia Planetary Healing Room. There are 100 other meditators in the room, sitting around a beautiful holographic image of the Earth. And the image is zoomed in now on North America and on California and the atmospheric river storms that continue to line up. You can see, as you're looking at the holographic image, the upcoming alignment of the intersection of the dimensions. The upcoming alignment of the fifth dimensional Earth, which is almost in a perfect position to begin its download. And in fact, it is so close now that the downloading shadow of light and energy seeps into our holographic image, strengthening our thought powers. Take a seat around the room, around the holographic image, and see these storms that are lining up now, ready to continue. And we are going to request through the noosphere, we are going to request through a planetary affirmation of healing that these atmospheric storms weaken, that these atmospheric storms become diluted, that they become spread out. We are not going to ask that they stop, because the reason why they are set in motion are very complex. And frankly, we cannot stop them without creating some type of other damage. But we can work together to weaken them so that they are spread out. They are diluted. They are diminished. And instead of coming right towards one section of Northern California or Central California coastline, they will be spread out. So instead of receiving 4 inches of rain, places may only receive a half an inch of rain. This is what I want you to focus on. I send down a white screen in front of the holographic image, and on that white screen, let's focus on this imagery and this affirmation. Let the atmospheric river storms weaken and become diluted in strength as they are approaching the California coastline. See the words of that affirmation emblazoned on the white screen next to the holographic image, and see for yourselves that these storms that are lining up, instead of becoming more center or more focused, have and will spread out and weaken, still bringing moisture, but in a diminished and spread out fashion. Focus on that image and that affirmation now, and let us go into meditation. And know that because of the intersection, the approaching intersection of the dimensions, you are receiving higher arcane powers of planetary healing abilities. We'll go into meditation now, focusing on this affirmation and visual images. At the same time as we are focusing on this, I, Giuliano, with my assistants, are calling on these energies throughout the equator and throughout South America that are causing this imbalance to realign and redistribute as much as possible and as needed these weather storms back into the South American, Pacific, and Atlantic areas, helping to diminish their drought. Let us return to meditation. I, Giuliano, call on the realignment of the storm patterns to be more equally distributed through South America. And other needed areas. Let all necessary streams, such currents, ocean currents, be brought back into the alignment necessary to redistribute these atmospheric rivers to other needed places in South America. And let the currents work successfully to diminish the intensity of those storms coming now, or planning on coming now to California. Again, focus on these thoughts as we go back into silence. The emblazoned words of your thoughts and affirmations and images are now on the white screen that I have provided. And I'm going to download now the images, the requests, the higher thought patterns for redistributions of this energies into the Earth feedback loop system and into the spirit of Gaia. Now. The download has been successful. I already feel and sense a shift from our work. May all necessary adjustments for the highest good follow from our powerful work today. Prepare to depart from the Gaia planetary chamber. Take one more look and see the attractive force of the intersection coming. And know that this storm energy is being redistributed with greater equanimity, equilibrium, and balance. You stand up and walk out of the chamber, down the hallway, coming up to the exit from which you entered. The corridors of light are still there. Enter those corridors of light from which you came and travel now at the speed of thought back into your room on the earth. You arrive back in your room 6 feet above your physical body, feeling the power, energy, and satisfaction of your planetary healing intervention today. You re-enter your body in perfect alignment. Take 3 more breaths. And open your eyes. You're now fully back in body, energized and in alignment with Gaia. I am Giuliano. Good day.